Good morning and welcome you all, dear students. Today I am going to explain you second part of landscape of the soul. So first of all, you have to pay attention at page number 36 of your NCERT book, Warnable. Today the topic is Feng Shui. Taoist concept of Feng Shui and Taoist view of the universe. ये ब्रह्मांड की दाओवादी धारणा है जो Feng Shui के द्वारा प्रकट की जाती है. So I am explaining you. You have to pay attention. This concept is expressed as Feng Shui. Literally means mountain water. Landscape क्या है? Mountain plus water. So Taoist concept of universe is expressed as Feng Shui. Chinese landscape is an inner one, a spiritual and conceptual space. Feng Shui literally means mountain water. Feng Shui का जो मीनिंग है वो है mountain water. Both mountain and water together represent the word landscape. दोनों मिलके लैंडस्केप बनाते हैं. माउंटेन इज यांग. माउंटेन क्या है? यांग. रीचिंग वर्टिकली टुवर्ड्स हेवन. ये हेवन की तरफ जा रहा है और इसमें मैस्कुलाइन क्वालिटीज़ हैं. स्टेबल है, वार्म है एंड ड्राई है. And it is reaching towards the sun. On the other hand, water is in. Water in है, horizontal है and moving towards earth. It is cool, calm, fluid, moist and so first one it is having masculine qualities and second yang जो है वो masculine qualities रख रहा है. And in it has feminine qualities. You can see yang जो है एक्टिव है, masculine है, stable है, warm है and in it is cool, calm. What is often overlooked, this can be compared with yogic practice of pranayama. Dear students, interaction of yang and yin is fundamental notion of Taoism. ये दाओवादी की एक धारणा है. यूनिवर्सल एंड yang is active, masculine, yin is receptive and feminine. Middle boiled is third essential element. जो middle boiled है वो हमारा third element, essential element है. Can see we can compare it by the yogic practice of pranayama. Breathe in जिसमें हम सांस लेते हैं, retain होल्ड करके रखते हैं and breathe out. Suspension of essential, nothing can happen without it. Hence the importance of white unpainted space in Chinese landscape. So in this part I have explained you about Feng Shui. Feng Shui का मतलब है mountain water और इसमें यांग जो है वो मैस्कुलाइन है, माउंटेन, और इन जो है वो फेमिनाइन है. यांग में मैस्कुलाइन की क्वालिटीज़ हैं, वार्म, स्टेबल, ड्राई, रिजिड है एंड इट इज़ वर्टिकली रीचिंग टुवर्ड्स हेवन, टुवर्ड्स सन. वाटर इज़ इन. वाटर इन है, ये हॉरिजॉन्टल है और अर्थ की तरफ जा रहा है. इट हैज़ फेमिनाइन क्वालिटीज़ विच इज़ like cool, calm, moist. Interaction of yang and yin, right? Both are complementary to each other. Both are just opposite. दोनों एक दूसरे के बिल्कुल अपोजिट हैं अगर हम उनकी क्वालिटीज़ को कंपेयर करें, but they are complementary to each other. Essential third element. अब उसके यांग और इनके बीच का जो भाग है वो मिडिल बॉइड कहलाएगा. interaction takes place. This can be compared with yogic practice of pranayam. प्राणायाम में हम क्या करते हैं, सांस को लेते हैं, अंदर इनहेल करते हैं, एक्सहेल करते हैं और उसको होल्ड करते हैं. ब्रीथ इन, रिटेन, ब्रीथ आउट. सस्पेंशन ऑफ ब्रीथ इज void where meditation occurs. Middle void is of the white unpainted space in Chinese landscape. So man finds a fundamental role in that space between heaven and earth. He becomes the mediator of communication between both poles of the universe. His presence is essential even if it is only suggested far from being lost or oppressed by lofty peaks. Now I am going to explain you one more concept. This is outsider art. What is an art brute? Now question comes, what is an art brute? How is India's Nek Chand representative of outsider art? Nek Chand's achievement in the world of art. So dear students, French painter, his name was Jean Duffet. Jean Duffet, he was a French painter who had propounded the concept of art brut in 1940. Art brut or raw art. This is the art of untrained visionary minority. Outsider art has gradually become the fastest growing area. Outsider art is described as art of those who have no right to be artists. Those people who have not taken any formal training, they didn't do any professional course from anywhere. वो लोग जिन्होंने कोई प्रोफेशनल कोर्स नहीं किया है, कहीं पर किसी तरह की कोई ट्रेनिंग नहीं ली है, बट दे हैड शोड देयर टैलेंट. उन्होंने दुनिया को अपना टैलेंट दिखाया है. माई क्वेश्चन इज, डू यू थिंक दैट दे डोंट हैव एनी राइट टू बी एन आर्टिस्ट? क्या आप सोचते हैं, समझते हैं क्या कि उनको कोई आर्टिस्ट होने का राइट नहीं है? नो. नेक चंद इज़ बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल फ्रॉम आवर कंट्री. इंडियाज़ नेक चंद is a true representative of outsider art. He was an untutored genius who had received no formal training or any professional course in art. उन्होंने आर्ट में कोई ट्रेनिंग नहीं ली, कोई प्रोफेशनल कोर्स नहीं किया, but he had showed his real talent and artistic insight to the world. Nek Chand was now hailed as India's biggest contribution to outsider art. Nek Chand, who had created rock garden from the waste material. Rock garden is famous garden which has been created by Nek Chand. So Nek Chand, now hailed as India's biggest contribution to outsider art. Notion of art brut or raw brut art is reflected in Nek Chand's paradise that he created in the form of rock garden in Chandigarh. It is a garden sculpted with stone and recycled material. He used anything and everything from broken sink to an old tire. Nek Chand had received international recognition. He had been honored by the government of Italy, Belgium, Switzerland, France and UNESCO. Dear students, pay attention. Jean Buffett, who had propounded his concept in India as untutored genius, was creating paradise. So Nek Chand, who had given his contribution in the field of raw art, and here you can see the picture of rock garden. I will show you a rock garden sculpture made of waste material, broken bangles and tire, all waste material, it has been created by Nek Chand in Chandigarh. This is one of the best example. You can see a rock garden, it is made by Nek Chand with waste material, and recycled material is known to the world today as rock garden at Chandigarh. Next, Nek Chand hailed from India, you can see, and in UK based magazine Pioneer in Outsider Art publication features Nek Chand and his rock garden sculpture, and there was picture women by the waterfalls on its anniversary issues cover. It was biggest reward of his creation. You can see. Notion of art brut or raw brut. It was work that were in their raw state, cultural and artistic influence. Nek Chand has taken to dazzling height. He had reached to the height very few could reach, and he got recognition of his work, rare work. He had showed his talent to the world. So dear students, see, government of different countries honored him. He got honor. Belgium, government of Belgium, France, Italy and UNESCO. Swiss Commission for UNESCO, they honored him. Nek Chand hailed as India's biggest contribution to outsider art. Notion of art brut or raw brut is reflected in Nek Chand's paradise that he created in the form of rock garden. In Chandigarh, it is a garden sculpted with stone and recycled material. He used anything and everything from a broken sink to an old tire. Nek Chand had received international recognition. He had been honored by the governments of Italy, Belgium, Switzerland, France and UNESCO. I hope you can understand well, and very beautiful line, very beautiful statement is said by Nek Chand. See the last line. The biggest reward is walking through the garden and seeing people enjoy my creation, Nek Chand says. Nek Chand कहते हैं when people all over the world they used to come and walk and enjoy my creation. वॉकिंग थ्रू द गार्डन, जब वो गार्डन में आते हैं और मेरी क्रिएशन को अप्रिशिएट करते हैं, एंजॉय करते हैं, दिस इज़ बिगेस्ट रिवार्ड. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ डाओइस्ट, सेंग शुई, यांग, येन, इन आर्ट ब्रूट, रॉ ब्रूट, आउटसाइडर आर्ट, which was given by French painter Jean Duffet and Nek Chand's creation. And if any confusion, you can ask me freely. If any query, you can inbox me. Just keep watching each and every part of the video. Give your comments or compliments in comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.